What is a tcApp? A tcApp is a ready-to-use test.con application, merged into one package. Following, I would like to explain the concept of a tcApp. To demonstrate, we have an example of an application with a PID controller. Now let's have a look into the package. The package contains a complete test.con application with various software parts in different runtime environments. First, we will have a look at the software in the real-time kernel. Here we can find the actual PID controller. Furthermore, the tcApp package contains the whole graphical user interface in a Linux system. The logic to control the pages is located here. The graphical layout of the pages are also part of the tcApp package. Moreover, the package contains all communication between real-time kernel and the Linux kernel. The inner complexity of the whole test.con application is not visible for the user. It is packed into the package of a tcApp. For the user, a tcApp is just like a function block. It has inputs and outputs. In our example, only the process value at the input and the PID control variable as output are visible interfaces. The inputs and outputs of a tcApp are open ports. That means inputs and outputs are not connected to specific variables in the device configuration. How can I use a tcApp? To be able to use a tcApp in a Q.station, it has to be loaded into the device configuration with testbench. With testbench, the open ports of the tcApp are connected to specific variables of the current device configuration. The tcApp as well as the device configuration is then loaded into the controller and can immediately be used. How can I create a tcApp? Simply design a normal test.con application. First, create the test commander configuration. The inputs and outputs which are configured here are the ports of a tcApp. Now, the application can be created with test.con. As soon as the I/O configuration is loaded into the controller, you can implement the inputs and outputs in your application. Depending on the general requirements, the test.con application consists of a user space application, which is the HMI, and a real-time application. In our example, the test app has both components. A tcApp can also consist of one or both program parts. With tcAppPublisher, the entire test.con application is read out from the controller. That includes both applications, the application in the real-time kernel and the application in the user space kernel. With tcAppPublisher, the tcApp can be named and a short description can be added. All available inputs and outputs are listed with the original name and the alias name. The alias name can be changed so it is more descriptive. By clicking on the publish icon, both program parts of our PID controller application are merged into the tcApp package. It can then be used in testbench. Now we are at that point again, where the open ports of the tcApp can be connected with the specific variables of the current device configuration. Again, the tcApp and the device configuration will be loaded into the controller and can be used immediately.